Hello, beautiful people. God bless you. God bless you. We are so happy that you are back with us at a new podcast. Today we are going to talking about prayer is power. So we are going to jump right into it and ask Saidi, why is prayer so powerful to you?
Why is prayer powerful to me? That's a very good question. So, prayer is my way of talking to the Creator and sharing my most deepest thoughts and sharing my most deepest worries and not begging God to do something for me, but acknowledging that He's already done it. Wow. I used to pray in the sense of, please do this for me, I want this, I want that. But that shifted because I know for certain that whatever God has given me right now is perfect.
Wow, beautiful.
So I pray in gratefulness, and that is where my power is. I am grateful to God for the no. I am grateful to God for the person in my life who is a mirror for me. I am grateful to God for whatever is coming my way. And that is my prayer to God. Because God makes no mistakes. There are no coincidences.
There are no coincidences. Amazing. And I know you want to ask me a question.
I want to ask you, what is prayer for you?
I know, but before we go to jump right into me, I really was wondering myself because you said, like earlier, you said first I was asking God to do things for me, but then I shifted to just being grateful. What was the shift for you? And did you see changes when you did those two things? What did you see before and what did you see when you started becoming only grateful to God?
So when I started to become grateful to God, I shifted my state. I was no longer in lack. I was no longer wanting.
Come on.
You know, we've talked about this I was no longer needing. The neediness was gone because I knew for certain if God put something in my life, it's because it has to be there. God put the X in my life because He had to be there, and I'm grateful for Him. You know, and that is the difference in my prayer right now. You know, God put a certain challenge in my life. The no I got when I found out that the apartment was being sold, that too, I was grateful for it. Back then, I would have maybe cried and said, you know what, God, this is terrible. Just give me a solution. But I wouldn't be thankful for that no. You get the difference.
I get the difference.
I wouldn't be thankful and appreciate the fact that the apartment was being sold. I would panic. I did panic a bit. I'm not going to deny. I would panic, but I would stay in that energy. You know, I would stay in that energy, and I wouldn't be grateful for the fact that, you know what, I pray to God. I ask God for things. You know. And I know I'd love this because I know my God is unlimited. I'd love this, I'd love that. And then God puts me in a certain situation because He wants to give me that thing. But He puts it in a way that it's not very clear that He's going to give me that thing, you know?
True.
Because it's not about the thing, it's about who you become. We've talked about this before. So in my prayer, I am grateful for the no. In my prayer, I'm grateful for the disappointment. In my prayer, I'm grateful for the, you know, for the challenges because I know there is a lesson or a blessing in it. It is up to me and how I react to it that makes the difference. If I react in a way that is empowering and certain, I'm allowed to feel sad, I'm allowed to feel fear. But if I lean into that fear and I say, you know what, fear, you're here, let's talk, you know? You know, let me embrace you for some seconds, you know? So I can release you because you're an emotion that was created by God for me. For me to be able to know, just to humble me too, to be able to know I am not perfect. For me to be able to have empathy for somebody else who has fear. These are the things, this is the bigger picture. It's never about them, it's about us, it's about how we react. And this is how prayer has been such a powerful thing in my life. Sitting in silence, knowing that everything has been taken care of no matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Wow.
You know?
Amazing.
Yes.
I love it.
Now I'd like to know exactly what is prayer for you and what is the power behind it?
Yes. Well, it's just like talking indeed with my creator, communicating, and just sharing everything with God. And just like you said, it's also about a state of being, because the trust that you have in God is so big that you know, like, it doesn't matter anymore what you are going through, it is well, you know.
Yes.
Because I believe that everything that happening in our life is orchestrated by God, and He always has a plan. I believe He will never put you out there without giving you a way out.
Yes.
Never.
Yeah.
So what you said, it's always a lesson or a blessing.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
whether He is blessing you with something or it is a lesson, and He will bless you within the lesson.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
it is always He will always do the best for you. But what you just said earlier, it's not always in a way that you will expect. And it may be in different kind of areas that you might think like, oh God, let me talk about money.
Yes.
Let's talk about money. You know, maybe you are asking God for money, and God's like, okay, but I need to change you first, because if I'm going to give you the money, can you handle it?
Can you handle it? Can you handle it?
So
Right.
let me give you this little bit of money, and let's see how are you going to.
Yeah. What are you doing with it?
What are you doing with it? Thank you.
Stingy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Are you
doing?
grateful?
Are you grateful, or are you just like complaining about
Complaining,
it?
yeah.
Or are you not happy or not satisfied? What are you doing? So, and instead of that, you also ask God, like, for the wisdom. Father God, give me wisdom.
Beautiful.
Give me insight.
Beautiful.
Give me clarity. Give me what I have or what I need to have that, and
to be able to navigate to that.
Yeah, thank you. And that way you are shifting, you are growing. You understand?
Yes.
So I see like everything that's happening for you is also for you to grow in which area
that's necessary.
That's necessary for you.
It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful that you say that, because as you're saying that, an insight comes into mind, and I'm thinking, we are so trained by society or by the past to ask for things.
Yes.
To ask for things.
True.
But prayer itself is asking for the tools for you.
For the tools.
For you, because it's about you. It's about you, who you are.
Yes.
To ask for the tools, the wisdom, like you say.
Yeah.
To be able to be grateful is not it's not easy. It's not easy, because there are so many things you could. Our minds are so programmed to see negative.
Yes.
You know. So asking for the wisdom, asking to always be grateful, asking for asking God to give you the tools to navigate to that goal that you want.
Yes.
And not for that goal.
Not for the goal itself.
Not for the goal itself. You want the money? Ask God, what inside of me needs to change?
What does
what is blocking the flow of money to me?
Yes.
Not I want the money. What is blocking that money? What is blocking? What is happening inside of me that is making that is keeping me in this state? And God will reveal it to you.
Always.
He will reveal it to you. He will tell you exactly what's happening. It's either in a relationship that you're being very kind, or you're not being very understanding, or you're being judgmental, or you're judging people who have money.
Yeah. Or you judge money itself.
You judge money itself, and you think it's evil. So it will always be revealed to you.
Yeah. And then you can work on it.
Yeah, and then you can work on it.
Yeah. And once again, it's something for you. So when you are working on it for yourself, the flow is coming back to you. You understand? So everything that He's doing in your life is for you.
Yeah.
It's for you to be better. It's for you to receive everything that He wanted you to receive.
Endless.
Yeah.
Unlimited. Yeah.
And for me, the power of prayer is also like knowing that God is always with me, that He's always leading me, and that He's always communicating in the little things. So yes, we have our times apart, our stillness apart, how do you say that?
Your prayer moments, your silent moments.
Your silence moment, your prayer moments with God, you really put your time apart to have those times with God. But in the midst of everything, he's also there.
Yeah, when
you
you're
know?
driving, when you're cooking, when
it doesn't matter what you are doing, he's there and he's always speaking, you know. And it's so powerful for me to know that there is someone always walking with me, you know, someone who's always leading me, someone who's always guiding me through it all. And it's never, I'm not going to say like, oh, I have always been like this. No, because it's not true. But
you grew into this.
We grew into this, you know, and now we really can say that there's so much power. And we also said it before, because prayer is talking to God, and God also sometimes say like, hey, now you need to speak up, because there is power in your tongue, you know. So he also have given us the authority to speak over our lives, you know, because sometimes you are blocking yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
So those things need to be reviewed too. So this is a big topic. I think that we can go like all over the place, you know. But we really can go on. But it is so important for you, like, ask and it shall be given, you know. Seek and it shall be found, you know. It shall be given to you. So knock and the door shall be open. So,
but it's in the way you're knocking. It's in the way you're knocking. If you're knocking from a needy place,
come on.
A moment of silence. Come on. if you're knocking from a needy place, a moment of silence.
A moment of silence.
If you're knocking from a grateful place, knowing that it's already done. Because when you're praying, you're not begging. When you're praying, you're humble. You're humble, but you're not begging. You know for certain. And this is the shift. Yes. And when you're praying, you know, prayer is a sort of connection that you have with endless. Sort of connection you have with endless, in the sense that they can never be a no.
True.
They can never be a no. And when I'm saying they can never be a no, I'm not saying if you ask for something and you get a no, you say they can never be a no. No. That no you get is redirecting you to even better. Yes. And that is why they can never be a no.
Because he's always the best. Because he has always the best for you.
Exactly.
Always.
So get the no, knowing, oh wow, I love this no. And we've said this before. Celebrate it. Celebrate the no. And if that no will turn into a yes, that's not up to you, you know. But celebrate that no, knowing I am grateful for this no, because I know I've done my best, I've put in the effort, I surrendered, and my prayer is my power.
My prayer is my power.
You know?
Amen.
I don't have to do more than that. I don't have to know how. I don't have to know when. All I have to do is stay in the moment. Prayer is my power. Surrender. And trust the process and trust divine timing.
Yes. She said it beautifully.
Yes.
Amazing.
So the power of prayer for me is also in when I pray for the tools. I'm also praying for the wisdom, like you said, and the gratefulness in itself of knowing that the solution to my problem that I'm praying for is already there.
Amen.
That, because without that, I feel like there's a missing link. You know, if I depend only on my logic and only on my understanding and only on what I think is best, I am so limited. I am so limited in what I think is the best.
True.
You know? You're sick, you go to the doctor and you think the doctor is going to heal you.
True.
But if God doesn't inspire that doctor to give him the right wisdom, to give you the right prescription, there is no healing happening.
Come on.
You know?
Come on.
And that is why prayer is so powerful.
Then the connection with God,
yes,
really. It keeps you in alignment.
It keeps you in alignment. It keeps you steady. It keeps you fulfilled. It keeps you humble. It keeps you grounded. You know? When you don't know which way to go, ask. He will tell you what way to go. He will show you. You know, he will show you. Because I remember when we had these moments, when we had this moment of uncertainty and this and that, we would call each other and ask each other, I'm feeling this way and I'm feeling that way.
Yeah, true.
But then there was a moment we came to the realization, because of the growth and the work we had put in.
True.
We would ask each other, but did you go to God first?
Before you called me.
Before you called me. Because if you did not go to God first, God cannot give me the inspiration to give you the right answer.
Come on.
I can't.
Come.
I am so limited.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And that is the beautiful part about the power of prayer.
Yes.
We could go on a whole day about it.
We really can go on about it, but it's very, very important for us because we just the lives that we are living, you know, and the prayer with God, it is so amazing, and it brings us to such a place of peace, a place of certainty, a place where we can just like, you know, chill.
We can just be.
We can just be.
We can just be,
and
guys.
know that God takes care of everything, you know.
Yes.
So, and for me, it was very beautiful because there really was a time that we really called each other. I didn't went to God first. I was like calling Sadie,
This happens, yeah.
And then we were talking about it, and then we were just like said to each other, but girl, I hear you, but before you call me, did you really went to God first? No, I didn't. But okay, nice. Maybe we should hang up now and go to God, and then call me back when you're done with God. You know?
Yeah.
It's so different.
It's so different.
It is so different, but also for yourself, you know, because there was for me, there was then a time like, oh my God, I need Saidi, you know. Yes, Saidi is my friend, and I love her very much.
Yeah.
But the one who I need really is God in everything.
In everything.
You know?
Yeah.
And God also showed us that because there were times He was really showing us like, okay, girls, I really like your energy and I like the way how you are having a friendship with you together.
Yeah.
But when there was something happening and then she called me, I couldn't answer. And then she called someone else and she couldn't, and that person couldn't answer either. And for me, the same. When I needed her or thought that I needed her, I called her. Then I called maybe my husband. He didn't answer it too. Then I was like, hey, God,
I needed to come to you first.
I needed to come to you first. Yes, thank you. So He was also helping us
grow
learn in that part, you know. Yes.
And learn before you take your problems and your worries to somebody else.
Yes, go first to
Go to God.
Yes, that's really the message.
Come on, girl.
Come on. So we really hope that you could resonate with that and that you could have some insights, you know, from, okay, how can you do this with yourself? Maybe you're doing it yourself, you know, maybe you're calling somebody first, but go to God first, you know, let God speak to you. God will always redirect and direct the right persons to you, so the right words will come to you and the right message will come to you.
Definitely.
So God has you and He has the best for you in store. Just trust that He really loves you so much.
That is true. Don't forget, prayer is
power.
Okay, guys.
Power.
It's a wrap. Bye.
Bye.